Hello, my lovely wishes. It's Holly. Welcome to Dandelion Stitches, where we have a good time, where we avoid the drama and we just have joyful. It's like I'm singing Kumbaya around a fire. It's not what I was going for. We have a good time here. I hope you do. It's Halloween. And, you know, if you're into Halloween, then this is your night. And when our neighbors are seriously into this. There's one house up the street that's got skeletons in the front yard that are like bigger than the house, seriously, like taller than the house. And then there's another one that's like pulling himself up out of the earth, and it's, yeah, good. But we do not do Halloween aside from this. We did when the kids were little, but yeah. So, but I hope you're going to have just an awesome day. And if you've got kids or grandkids that are trick-or-treating, may the weather be kind. And yeah. So today I'm going to show you my process on doing those blocks. It's from the quilt card boxes. The one I am doing today is from box number 3. And I'm just going to show you the process of what I go through for how I choose the colors and just kind of, you know, how I do it. When I filmed it, I was not having a particularly fabulous Parkinson's day, and my brain was not always functioning at 100%. And I was going to apologize for that, but I have no control over it. But I think I edited it. I think you get the idea. But if you find me stumbling for words or not sounding kind of like me, that's why. I was just having a day. So let's go over and watch me do my thing. So I'm going to go through my process of how I choose fabrics and what block I want to make and all that stuff. So this time I'm using the Quilt Builder Card Deck. This is number 3. So then I usually go to my fabric stash, and this is, I've been working on these blocks for, and only using Marcia Durst fabric. So I have it divided into solids and patterns, and this one just kind of popped up. I love this color scheme. So I pulled this one as the focus fabric, and then I just kind of went through and threw a few blues onto it. No. And yes. And also yes. So we've got three fabrics to work with. Maybe it doesn't need 3. I don't know. Haven't picked the one yet. So I just went through and grabbed a few, and we'll just kind of lay them out here. This one would be cool to use one of the dots in the center, but the dots might not be big enough. But I love Bear Claw. This is one of my favorite blocks, and it looks like it takes 3 fabrics, 3 colors. A good old star. This one, 1, 2, takes 4. Although you could, you know, you can use as many or as few as you want. This one just takes 2. It's no. Also 2. No. Maybe a little complicated for the first time out in showing you what I do. So now we've narrowed it down to 3. I think I'm going to go with the Bear Claw. So goodbye. Don't take it personally. I'll come back another time. Okay, so if you look on the back, I hope you can see this okay, it will tell you 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's going to tell you how much to cut from oh, okay. So I haven't done this in a while. So from color A, whatever you choose your color A to be, and you can, it's right here, it'll show you what colors and where they're going to go. So for A, you're going to cut 2 squares. You're just going to need those 2 squares. And then depending on the size of your block, this is how big you're going to cut that square. So once you've gone down, now, like this C, it looks like B and C need them to be cut in half. So once you've cut all your fabric, and this is what I do, I lay it out so I can see how it all goes. And this makes a suggestion of how you sew it together. So, I'm sorry, I'm super shaky today. And you end up with that. So, now I'm going to decide, first of all, I think I'm going to make a 12-inch block. Why not? Let's just make a good size one. So, I've decided I'm going to do the dots in this, I'm sorry, I'm fearful you can't see. I'm going to do the dots on this part, the lighter blue for the claws, and then the darker blue on the outside. So now I'm just going to go ahead and press my fabric and cut out what needs to be cut out. Okay, all the pieces are cut out, and now it's like a puzzle to put them all together in the way that you think you're going to want to put them all together. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, it gives you an idea of how to put it together. Can you see, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the half square triangles, sew those together first, and then we'll go from there. I'll probably do, yeah, okay. I'll be back. Okay, so now we've got them sewn, the half square triangles sewn together. So we've got distinct rows, so it would be easier to sew. I feel like there's not enough contrast between the blues, but we're going to go with it. The next time I make one, I'm going to try to match more of this blue along with that blue. I think that will brighten it up a little bit. So, onward we go. Okay, I didn't like it. So I cut some other ones to see if maybe this change of color will improve the way I feel. I think this might be the answer. Let's see here. Okay, that's definitely better. So now these corners. Oops, sorry, you're right in front of me and I keep hitting you. Okay, so I think that's better. Okay, time for a visit with the seam ripper. Okay, much better. I'm much happier now. So I'm gonna sew these two and these two. So I end up with 3 rows, and then I'll do that. And we shall have a block. So all done. This is the maple leaf. I don't hate it. To make mittens, it's too big a block, but overall, you know, everything you do, you learn something. So, yeah, there it is. You too can do this. And I would love to see it if you did. So, yeah, don't be afraid to rip. Ever in quilting. I wish somebody had told me that. I wish my sister had said, don't be afraid to rip. But you know what? She probably doesn't rip very often. So anyway, yeah, I had to rip. And I talked about making mittens, and I have made a mitten, and I'm going to rip it all out and do it again because it just isn't right. I just don't love it. So it's time to make it so that I do love it. So as of today, the Battle of the Boxes is officially closed. This was the August, September, October 3-month period, and we're done. If there are going to be some boxes still coming in that I think were intended to be October boxes, but they just didn't get here in time, and okay, it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world. They just won't get voted on. So I have canceled quite a few of the boxes that I get regularly, and I found a few new ones. So from here on out until I decide we're going to do another Battle of the Boxes, we're just going to open them, but we're not going to judge them. So, and we'll have the data. Is it data or data? It's, for me, Star Trek data. It's hard for me to go with data, but anyway, the information on who won, where everybody fell in, as soon as Lisa can make that happen. So I'd say early next week. So I hope you're awesome. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I'm so blessed by your continued encouragement and your kind comments. If I can't get to all of them, I do apologize, but I wish I could. So I don't think there's any moments of zen. Miss River and her tongue is going to have to be it for a couple of days. But be well, be safe, and there is no moment of zen. Love you, bye.